Hey everybody, it's Melody again. I am back to do another really easy praise and worship song. Today I'm going to go over Build My Life by Housefires. It's another 5-chord song. The chords we're going to go over is G, C, E minor, A minor, and D. They're all really easy, but if you don't know how to play them, just wait till the end of the song and I'll go over all the chord structures. Disclaimer is I am by no means a professional. I am not even that good in all honesty, but I learned everything that I know kind of off of YouTube, so this is kind of just my way of giving back to everybody else. So if you like what you see, subscribe, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. I live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one I could ever see. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. And only there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. And I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation, and I will put my trust in you, oh Lord, and I will not be shaken. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around you. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation, and I will put my trust in you, oh Lord, and I will not be shaken. Okay, that's the abbreviated version. If you guys listen to the real track by them, it's much more amazing, and they do a lot more stuff with it, but you'll get the gist of how to play the chords out, and then you can do whatever you want with the song. So I'm going to take a break real quick, come back, show you how to do the chords, and that'll be it. Okay, so a couple things before I show you the chords that I just forgot to go over. When you are playing, you'll see me again playing with a capo on the fourth. The capo is just a compression tool that shortens the neck of your guitar. So without a capo, your guitar strings sound similar to this. And then with a capo, it just shortens and heightens the sound. It just brings it back into my range, and trust me, I need any kind of help I can get to make things easier for me to sing. So when you are staring down at your guitar, the string order, sorry, I have a cat behind me scratching. Your string order is going to be your low E, an A, a D, a G, a B, and a high E. So to play your G chord, I oscillate between two different ways of playing it in the song. I'll show you the easiest way to play it, and the only reason why I switch is sometimes I get panicked between trying to swap my fingers around, and certain positions are easier to get to faster than others. Just recommend learning the first one, the easiest one, while you're just learning, and then as time goes on, you'll pick up more and more ways to play. There's about 10 ways to play every single chord. So just focus on the easy ones first, and then as you learn more and more, you'll pick the other ones up. Okay, so we're going to place your your last finger, your pinky finger, on your 3rd fret of your high E. Your frets are just these columns, so 3rd fret is 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret, pinky finger on your high E. Then you're going to take your 3rd finger, your ring finger, and you're going to place it on the 3rd fret of your B string. You're going to take your 1st finger, place it on the 2nd fret of your A string, and then your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of your low E string. And when you play it all, it should sound like that. Next is your C chord, so you're going to take your 1st finger, place it on the 1st fret of your B string. You're going to take your 2nd finger, place it on the 2nd fret of your D string. You're going to take your 3rd finger, place it on the 3rd fret of your A string. Your E minor chord is going to be your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, and then your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of your D string. Your A minor chord is going to be, take your 1st finger, place it on the 1st fret of your B string, then take your 3rd finger and put it on the 2nd fret of your G string, and then overstretch your 2nd finger over top your 3rd, and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. So when you play it all, it should sound like this. Lastly is going to be your D chord, so you're going to take your 2nd finger, place it on the 2nd fret of your high E, take your 3rd finger, place it on the 3rd fret of your B string, and then take your 1st finger and place it on the 2nd fret of your G string. Okay, so that's all your chords. For the strumming pattern, I don't really, the song itself, he starts out with kind of a pick to it, and then there's a second guitar that comes in and he strums behind it. Unfortunately, I don't typically follow the strumming patterns of the recorded songs, just because when you're only working with an acoustic guitar versus like a whole band, sometimes the guitar strumming patterns need to be a little bit different. And I have a particular style that I end up falling into almost every time. So I wouldn't, if you're looking for the exact strumming pattern, I just suggest looking at the song, or listening to the song rather. So that's about it. If you have any questions about anything, please leave me a comment. Again, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll try to get a couple more out. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.